Basketball is my favorite sport in the world, bar none. That's all I played growing up. I got ordered my junior year at West Point by my coach because I rolled my ankle during the season for boxing and I missed practice for 2 weeks. Ordered me, you're not allowed to play basketball anymore. And I said, Coach, are you serious? He said, yes. He said, what did he say? He said, Roger that, and just walked off. And he said, and he turned around and he said, and that's an order. Can't really go against that. How can someone order you not to play basketball? But what's amazing about this sport versus team competition versus individual is what you have when you're out there are 5 fingers that make the hand. I may be the hand when I'm in the ring, but there's always a hand and the components of it. I lucked out because I can make this analogy easy since there are 5 players on a court, 5 fingers on a hand. Lucky I don't have an extra one that's just hanging out because then that'd be the 6th man of the year. Right? But the purpose of this sucker is to reach and grab, right? And no finger by itself can do it because it's weak. It's not nearly as strong as the whole unit. You can say guard, forward, center, whichever ones you want, but all together, it's the hand. And what the hell are y'all trying to do every single time you make the decision to be here in this moment in your lives? You're trying to reach for that damn greatness, right? You can't do it when one of the fingers will start slacking. One could be weak, you overcome by using the next one next to it till the other one catches up, but you can't do it. It's 5 at a time, it's a unit makes 1. And you're never competing against who you're competing against. It's never the opposing team. Every single thing that you may fall short on in life and in that ring, it's not about how tough they were, it's about how unprepared you were at that moment. Just at that moment, not in life, not who you are, it's just who you were at that moment. You follow me with this? It's never, if I'm in the ring and someone's tagging me, it's not because how good they were, it's because my defense was weak at that moment. That's what it was, and that's the truth. I'm always competing against myself. You're always competing against yourself. And you lean on each other. At every moment, you chose to be here. Don't ever forget that. All the sweat, all those suicide lines you touched, all the yelling, all balancing it with top education in the world, you chose to be here right now, and none of that matters at all. How many seniors we got here? How many more games you got in your season? 14. Yeah? How many more times are you going to lose to a damn team by 1 point and then rematch them? This better never ever happen again. Better never happen again. Let that be on your shoulder. I hope that chip weighs you down. This punk-ass team by 1 point. You guys can decide in your own heads or collectively what caused that point. But it doesn't really matter because it was nothing about them. It was always about who you were in this space and this time and how much you want to suffer. How much do you want to suffer? How much do you want to bleed? I think the scariest things at times is we're afraid to push ourselves to find out who we are. We may believe who we are. We have this whole self-concept where this person, I believe I'll be this, I'd be this, I'd be that. But we've never actually got to a moment to test what our internal steel is, our metal. And I say the worst place to be, I believe, in the world, to find out who you really are for the first time, is when everything's on the line. So that's why you have to prepare and practice. You have to suffer outside when nothing's on the line, outside of you learning about yourself. So when some moment comes, you know that with that confidence that you've achieved something similar to that at a different time and you transferred over. It doesn't have to be apples for apples, but something similar. You can't be afraid to get tired. You have to want to be in this spot where you're itching to break down and quit because you haven't worked hard enough if you're not. You want to be sucking for air. You want that person to think they're faster than you. They're stronger. They'll cross you up. They'll whatever. You want it. Because you want to know that you suffered enough before that moment that no matter what this universe has to bring to you, in this space and time, you're prepared. Because who you believe you are is who you are. Y'all follow me with that? You can't be afraid to lose. Every loss is a learning lesson. They cross you up, good, you got me there. I dare you to try to do that same thing. You think I didn't just learn? How we doing? I got your eyes all on me. I love it. All right, guys. That's what I got for you, man. We gotta smoke these jokers. You can't let 1 point be out. They leave with 1 point. 1 point. Right? Yeah. 1 point.